Race time, the girls are on the line, and a lot of familiar names. We've seen these girls go around a few times. They're starting to get a little bit tired here, but Jack, can one of the board specialists maybe pick up a win here?
It's another extremely strong field, but that's what we get used to seeing every race of the Summer of Surf, Josh. There is not a race that goes on this day that is not a quality field.
That's right, Harriet Brown closest to screen there. Rodwell from U Minor, such a strong junior club, and Tara Coleman, she'll be riding the red and green South Sydney board. Have a look at the rating early on through that gutter section. Lizzie Wellborn on the yellow in the centre, Hannah Scully as well. Rebecca Creedy hasn't had the best start at all, so maybe out the back and centre of field was key because they've gotten away the quickest there. And as the rest of the field starts to file in behind, Harriet Brown doing her best. We can see her looking across to the right there, her left, trying to see what the leaders are doing, trying to find some wash and trying to hold on at this point because our leaders have skipped away.
Well, there's a lot of speed up in front. I think Lizzie Wellborn's one of the ones leading away, and it might be Jade Hardstaff. It is. Jade Hardstaff from the City of Perth is off to an absolute flyer with Lizzie Wellborn.
On the front there, Lizzie Wellborn, former silver medalist at the Australian Championships a couple of seasons ago. Rebecca Creedy got a lot of work to do. She's worked on her craft leg, especially her board in the last couple of years, and these board finals will be important in her overall Ironwoman preparation. Watch for her to fight on the way through. On the left-hand side, it's Lizzie Wellborn on the yellow, Jade Hardstaff from City of Perth. Jack, we haven't spoken about it much, but this summer the West Australians have made a concerted effort to send more competitors over to the East Coast to race these competitions, to give them a shot at competing in our finals at the end of the summer. And Jade Hardstaff's really taking advantage of that. She's been in every final so far, and she's been very impressive.
Well, friend Jade Mickle is another one who's come across, Josh. So it's the two Jades from the City of Perth who have done extremely well so far this summer in getting themselves up and ready to race, even when you include their travel time. They sacrifice time at work, they sacrifice time with family and friends to come over here and race, and they spend money in doing so.
Well, it's not like you can't do it from Perth. The likes of Alicia Marriott, one of the best iron women of all time almost, won all the major titles, the professional series, the Australian Championships, a couple of Coolangatta gold titles. She did it from City of Perth, and it's good to see the next generation of iron women coming through.
Well, they're always producing very, very, very strong athletes, Josh. Andrew Mosel, Brendan Sarson, Emma Wynn. There's been phenomenal athletes over a long period of time, and they always seem to develop really, really, really talented people.
And they're here, but out in front, Lizzie Wellborn. Speaking of talented people, she's got to be the most talented young gun on the board. She is showing former world board champion there, Harriet Brown, how it's done. Maddie Spencer trying to get in on the act as well. The rest of the field have got a lot of work to do. Brown and Hardstaff there, stroke for stroke, and they're chasing this girl, Lizzie Wellborn, out in front. And it's just the rating. Have a look at the rating compared to the rest of the field. It's so much higher. She's pulling so much more water down there for such a young girl, probably not as strong as the rest of the field. And on the outside, is it dial a wave time? I think it is. We're going to get a jag on this one, but will it be enough? Lizzie Wellborn goes for home. She's not looking around. The rest of the field is. Wellborn's up. She's pushing across, but they're going to get her. They're going to catch her just as they get to the shore. It's going to be a sprint up the beach. What a finish. Rebecca Creedy's in this one. Devon Halligan's in it as well. She's come from nowhere. Halligan dips for the line. Halligan, Scully, Gemma Smith there. I don't even know where Lizzie Wellborn finished. You've got a feel for her. She led from start to almost the finish, got caught, and Mother Nature can be so cruel at times.
Lizzie Wellborn was absolutely swamped just as she reached the sand, Josh, as did the wave that brought everyone else through for a fast run up the beach.
She's not even in the top 8. Devon Halligan takes the win. Lizzie Wellborn in 9. Harriet Brown, she was there as well in 10. Devastating stuff all the way down to Brittany Pearce from Wanda.
Yeah, that was surprising. Lizzie Wellborn's paddling so fast on the board, and after she was gone, I didn't think anyone else had a shot. About halfway in, I thought I had no chance, but that little swell just came and picked me up. And surf today, the swell period's so long between waves that it's either you get a wave by yourself or everyone's on one wave. So I'm lucky I got long legs and got up the beach.
Long legs were key, and Rebecca Creedy, what about that? From almost last to the top of her first national real estate leaderboard after 2 rounds. Harriet Brown, Kira Kinsey's consistency has helped her get into the top 3. Gemma Smith, Jasmine Rodwell, Faye Wilden-Snedden and Lizzie Wellborn all the way down there. Carly Nerthen